still burning. I can feel it all the way down.
Yeah. Hello and welcome to the After Run Bourbon Club, where I sit down with a member of Northeast Track Club and get to know them just a little bit better. Now, of course, as the name implies, this is the After Run Bourbon Club, so we won't just be sitting here talking about running and fitness. We're also going to do a sampling of bourbon. Now, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Los, and I will be your host. I am very excited for my very first guest. She is a longtime member of Northeast Track Club. She's a talented multi-sport athlete. She is a proud New Englander. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Darby O'Neil. How are you?
I'm good. Happy to be here.
I'm happy you're here. I'm very excited for you to be my first guest.
I'm terrified.
It's not that bad. It won't be that bad.
Sure.
It's just bourbon, right? If memory serves, you love bourbon.
Yep. Bourbon girl through and through.
Yeah, I mean, we did the bourbon chase together, right?
Yeah, and why would I do that if I didn't love
bourbon? Yeah, right, exactly.
Yeah.
No. So, this should be fun.
Yeah.
It should be easy, because it's just a little bit. It's just a little tasting.
Little
Tablespoon of each of these fine bourbons here on the table.
It's a pretty good collection you got.
Well, yeah, you know, been collecting for a while. Well, with that being said, let's get started. First one is Buffalo Trace. It is 90 proof. What you should taste on this is a little bit of brown sugar, maybe some cinnamon, toffee, espresso bean. Yeah.
I do like an espresso bean.
There's also maybe some toasty wood or some smokiness in there. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, cheers.
Cheers.
You took the whole thing. That is impressive.
Well, I'm not gonna be no pussy, but sorry, camera.
You don't have to do the whole thing in one go next time. I will give you that bit of advice.
Okay.
Okay.
The sipping one.
These are all sipping. Okay.
I just wanted to get it over with.
I feel that. But now that you've gotten it over with, let me ask you something really quick.
Okay.
Okay. So DC, we are here in DC. It's a very transient city, right? And
yeah.
You are, like I said, a New Englander.
Yes.
What brought you to DC originally, and how did you find Northeast Track Club?
I was living in DC on and off in college. I did a couple internships here. So I had experience living here and I knew that I liked it.
Yeah.
But what brought me back to DC like permanently to live here is one, I found Northeast Track Club on Instagram first. It was like during COVID and I just like came across their Instagram and I was like, that sounds really cool. Like one day I'm gonna move to DC and join that track club.
Oh, so you found the track club before you moved here?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I did like a little stint living abroad. And when I finally came back to the States, I got a fully remote job and I was like, well, I can live anywhere, so I'm gonna move to DC. I only regret that decision a little bit because it's so fucking expensive here. Is there rules against swearing?
No, we can swear all we want.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's crazy fucking expensive here.
It is very.
But it's a lot of fun. And yeah, I literally moved to DC and then started running with NETC the same week.
Wow.
Also, Rory was here, so I guess that's like a good reason.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, that's her twin sister. Yeah.
So, you know,
yeah,
pretty good reason to move here.
Not a bad reason.
It's worked out.
Hell yeah. I love that. We're going to move on to the second bourbon.
Okay.
So this one is the Willett pot still bourbon. This is this one here. This is actually a bottle that you purchased for my retirement. This one is 94 proof, so just a slight step up from the Buffalo Trace. What you're going to taste in this one is some honey, maybe some dark fruit, caramel, or toasted nuts.
Okay, I'm gonna sip this.
Sip it this time. Yeah, we'll just sip it a little bit. We'll ask some questions and we'll keep going.
It tastes just like the last one.
No difference, huh?
So good that it really tastes like honey. So sweet.
So sweet. All right, next question.
Yeah.
Having known you for a little while, I know that you are very smart.
I try to be.
You are. In my experience, and though there are some things that I did not know about you, and exactly how smart you are. High school salutatorian. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You were going to go to college for neuroscience.
Yeah.
But decided that was too easy.
Yeah. Decided that I was too indecisive as a person to be a doctor.
Okay. So double major, graduated from the University of New Hampshire.
Yeah.
Right? On the Model UN team there?
I think I did. Yeah, I did a little Model UN. I don't know if I actually competed with them, but I dabbled in it.
You were also in something called the outing team?
It was like a club. It wasn't like a team. They just like went on like fun adventures in the New Hampshire / New England wilderness. So we'd like just go
and be outside
on hikes and be outside. Yeah.
Hell yeah, I love that.
It was fun.
You also studied abroad in St. Petersburg, Russia.
Yeah.
Did a summer in Kazakhstan, and then won a Fulbright grant to go be an English teacher in Kazakhstan.
Yeah, that was wild.
That sounds amazing, though.
Yeah, they were all fun.
Yeah. Did you pick up any fun phrases in Russian or Kazakh?
I used to know a lot more fun phrases in Russian and Kazakh. I can still say like "Здравствуйте, меня зовут Darby," which is "Hello, my name is Darby."
Okay. I assume that's Russian.
That's Russian. Yeah. And then in Kazakh, it's, this is going to really dig deep. Salam, mening adım Darby, which is, hello, my name is Darby.
Okay.
In Kazakh. They're actually like really not related languages, but everyone in Kazakhstan speaks, well, not everyone, but most people speak Russian, Kazakh, and a lot of people speak English now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I had to pick up a little bit here and there.
Yeah. I mean, I've traveled a lot, but I've never been to that part of the world, so...
It's interesting. It was a lot of fun. I like 10 months there was like in Kazakhstan when I did the Fulbright was like, it was fun, but there was like a lot of things I felt like I couldn't do, whether it's because of a language barrier or just different cultural expectations.
Sure.
So it was like nice to be there and experience that part of the world, but I feel like my social life is a lot better now when I'm living in DC.
Yeah, no, I can imagine. Yeah. Well, with that, I think that's a good transition to the next bourbon. Okay. This one here is the middle one, Noah's Mill. We're going to take a bigger step up in terms of proof. This one is 114.3. Okay, so this one you're going to get some nuttiness, some woodiness. You might have some hint of banana and also salty peanut flavors. So.
Who's deciding that woodiness and banana is the thing that I should be tasting in my alcohol? Who says like, yeah, that's
the good stuff.
What we want. Also, this might be a stupid question, but what does proof mean? 100 proof, 104 proof? I know it's like alcohol content, but what is the scale?
So the proof is double the percentage of alcohol. So you're talking for this one, I think it says it on the side over here, 57.15% alcohol by volume. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh, they're getting worse. I'm really trying to taste the banana. Ooh.
Oh, what's that?
There is a little banana aftertaste.
Yeah, on the back end?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You got something a little bit different.
A little different. They all burn in a terrible way.
Okay, but you didn't hate this one as much as the others, I think.
Maybe not quite. I also took a smaller sip.
Smaller sip so it seems to be a little smaller sip every.
Yes.
Okay, next question. Multi-sport athlete. That's I talked about that. So you are a runner.
Yeah.
Cyclist.
I dabble. Yeah.
Okay, you play soccer.
Yeah.
And if I'm not mistaken, you've done High Rocks before.
I did.
As well.
Yeah. Last year I did High Rocks.
Yeah. Okay. So my question is, how do you find the motivation to train and compete in all these disciplines?
If you're familiar with Parks and Rec and the episode where Chris Traeger is on his bike and he's like, if I keep my body moving and my mind active at all times, I will avoid falling in a bottomless pit of despair. I think that's the motivation. Yeah.
Okay. Avoiding that bottomless pit. Yeah. I mean, personally, the quote for me is working out releases endorphins, and endorphins make you happy.
Yeah.
And happy people don't kill their husbands.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Happy people don't kill people. So y'all are lucky that I exercise a lot.
Yeah. Okay. Well, any races or events coming up?
I'm doing High Rocks again this year, but a relay, so not quite as difficult as last year because I get to do it with a team of friends from my gym, which is going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Shout out the Sweet Little Treats. That's our team name.
That's cute.
Because we work together on Fridays and then we go get a sweet little treat after.
Seen the videos of you guys at the gym, lifting and squatting.
We're doing our best, you know.
Nice, love it. Nice, that's exciting.
Yeah.
I guess that moves us to the next bourbon. All right. So what were we at before? 114 proof.
Ew.
All right, we're up to 129 proof. This is the Elijah Craig barrel proof bourbon. Okay, so this one you should get vanilla, caramel, butterscotch, cinnamon, and maybe some black pepper in there as well.
You're saying a lot of flavors that I like.
How does it smell?
I don't think I'm gonna like it in this.
You might not get all the flavors.
It smells like medicinal rubbing alcohol. Like, I don't know what to tell you.
I mean, fun fact, during Prohibition, you could get a medicinal prescription for bourbon.
For bourbon?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
The times change, but they stay the same.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I really did take the smallest sip of that one, and it was still so bad.
Yeah, that one does burn a little bit. I'll put some hair on your chest.
Still burning. I can feel it all the way down.
Yeah, yeah. Well, while you burn, let me ask you, one of the core tenets of Northeast Track Club is that of community. How would you say your own community has grown as a part of the club?
I mean, that's super easy. Like, almost all of my friends are from the club.
Oh, yeah.
That's kind of sad to say.
I don't think so.
I should find some more friends that do different things.
I mean, it's hard to find new friends when you're constantly doing stuff with the track club.
That's true.
You know, and
That's
also
so
your
true.
sister is a captain.
Yeah.
So, you know.
It's kind of hard to escape it, you know. It's just always there talking about it. Yeah, I mean, like a ton of my friends, I have like a lot of really good friends that came from the track club.
That's amazing.
And obviously we do like things outside of the track club together now.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it's been really nice to like find like a really good community of people that I found through the track club. I will admit, like, I feel like it's harder now to make friends through the track club. Not that you shouldn't still come and try, but because it's gotten so big, I can see why it's like intimidating to people who are new and they don't know people. But there's like truly so many cool people at track club. Like, there's a lot of friends to be had.
Yeah, no, and I, honestly, that's one of the reasons that I've started doing this series is because we have gotten so big, and you know, you used to be able to name every single person that showed up at the track on Tuesdays, and now we have 400 people on the track on a given Saturday or Tuesday. And so I just want to get to know people better.
Yeah.
And even though, you know, you and I have been friends for a couple of years now, I'm learning stuff about you. And hopefully everybody else is too. All right. I'm going to finish this one, but I'm going to describe our final bourbon. Okay. And honestly, we've taken a step down, okay?
A step down? Why? How?
Because this one is only 93 proof.
Okay.
Okay. But this is the Blanton's original single barrel. And if you know anything about bourbon,
I don't.
This bottle is very hard to come by. You can only buy one from the distillery every, I think it's 3 months. It might be 6. And if you find it in the wild, it's generally more expensive than what you'd buy it at the distillery for.
Yeah.
So I only buy it when I go into Kentucky to do it. Yeah. Yeah. But this is honestly a very...
Sorry. I was truly so scared by it. Pick up every day for 10 years.
Hey! Oh, wow. I guess the bourbon brings them on.
I suppose so.
Yeah. Highly sought after bourbon.
Okay.
Very, in my opinion, very delicious. Very smooth.
Okay.
And then to the flavor profile for this one, you're gonna get vanilla, some toffee, some dried fruit,
Okay.
and maybe a little bit of white pepper in there. That's probably gonna give that spicy burn.
Okay. Why is this one so rare / hard to come by?
Because they don't make very much of it,
Yeah.
and it's a single barrel, so they only dump from one barrel at a time. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that one was a little bit smoother than the other ones.
That's the other reason it's so sought after.
Yeah.
Quite smooth, right?
I could sip on that, I guess.
Well, while you ponder that, let me ask you our last question here.
Yeah.
It's 2025. What are your goals for 2025, whether they're fitness or non-fitness related?
Yeah.
I know you as a type A person probably have some goals.
Oh yeah, I got a spreadsheet and everything.
I bet. That does not surprise me.
Okay. I have a lot. I made a 2025 bingo card that has like 25 different goals on it.
Okay. Nice.
Let me pick a good one from there. I do want to try to Boston qualify this year.
Excellent.
I still gotta shave like a pretty good like 20 minutes off. But from 2023 to 2024, I cut 40 minutes off my time.
Oh,
so
man,
I feel like 20
amazing.
minutes is like doable. I know it's like harder to cut it off as the faster you go, but
Sure, but
I feel like
you only have 50% more to go.
Yeah.
That should be easy.
50%, that's nothing. But I'm gonna try it. I'm trying to get a bib for grandma's in June. And then maybe I'll try it there, or maybe I'll just run that one for fun.
Yeah.
And then either Richmond or Philly probably in November.
Okay.
I'll go for it a second time.
All right. Have you heard of CIM, California?
I have. Okay, so I guess that's also on my radar, but
Yeah.
I'm already going to the West Coast a couple times, and that seems like a lot of West Coast flights.
Yeah, fair enough.
But if push comes to shove, we'll see.
Well, personally, for me,
Yeah.
Darbs, what I'm looking forward to is another Ragnar.
Yeah.
We're going to go
Me too.
run Mount Rainier
Yep.
Trail Ragnar.
Yeah. That apparently has a gondola in the middle of the course. I don't know how that works, but
That I did not know.
yeah. Wow. Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
I'm excited. Even more excited.
Even more.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's going to be, Mount
Yeah.
Rainier is beautiful. I've hiked it. It's gorgeous.
Yeah. Ooh, I didn't know that about you.
Yeah.
I haven't literally ever, actually I have been to Oregon when I was like 7. So it'll be my first time over there.
It's going to be tough to be at Mount Rainier in Oregon since it's in Washington.
I promise I'm smart. Sometimes.
Make sure you book your flight to Seattle.
I know we're flying to Seattle.
Oh, Darby.
Don't include this.
Oh, that's going
This
in.
is not airing.
That's going in.
Salutatorian at the high school. What? And you were the other one?
Oh, God.
I don't know where we're running.
That's okay.
I'm just going where you guys tell me to go.
We go for the vibes. All right. Well,
Let me just.
yeah, there you go. Do a little bit more. A little bit more. Yeah. Mm.
Oh my God.
Oh, all right. Well, Darby, what was your favorite?
This was my favorite.
Yeah, it's got to be the Blantons, right?
Yeah, it's got to be Blanton's. Thank you so much for sharing it with me.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm glad that.
Really love it.
And maybe now, next time you're at a bar on a date, you can order a
Blanton's.
Blantons and make your date pay for it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's so true.
There you go. Yeah, well, thank you so much for coming on the first ever After Run Bourbon Club.
I'm honored to be the first guest.
Yeah, I really appreciate it. I'm excited for 2025
Me too.
and all the stuff that you're going to do.
Yeah.
And if anybody wants to come and meet Darby, come out to Northeast Track Club. She is very friendly, as you can tell.
I try to be.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you very much, Darby.
Thanks. This was fun.
Yeah.